any reason for a 330 point downtick on the Nifty and 800 point fall on the Nifty Bank?
Yeah, I would say that, see, markets, we've seen some sharp correction happening in the market, in the heavyweight. So, for example, if we look at Reliance to start with. So, Reliance has witnessed a sharp correction. And also, if you look at it from a longer term perspective on the charts, on the weekly charts or the monthly charts, isn't really very promising to say. So on the downside, it would have good support coming around the 1200, 1220 zone. So it's approaching that level. That's going to be very important to watch out for, because if that is taken out, then we could witness some further sharp selling there. And the other is HDFC, because these two together constitute almost 20% weightage in the Nifty. And so HDFC has also given up its recent gains, and we've seen some correction happening there as well. So I would say profit booking happening there. And earlier, the way the banks had rallied, we saw that ahead of the RBI CRR cut, we did witness some pullback in banks and some upside movements. So we've seen some profit booking coming there as well. So I would say that markets are witnessing some sort of correction. But yes, despite that, some sectors like, for example, textiles, to a certain extent, to a great extent, IT, and to a certain extent, some metal stocks are still performing quite well. So I would say it's more of a stock-specific market rather than being very focused on the index, because trading the index at the current levels isn't easy, because we are seeing a lot of volatility on either sides.
Amarji, good to have you with us. Good afternoon. Well, tell us, do you fear this could break down into a deeper correction, or could this be just an extended volatility that we are seeing in the markets?
So see, if we look at the markets, what we are seeing is that definitely there is some cause of concern given the fundamental triggers, which really aren't very promising as of now. And also some concerns going forward as to how the US president, new US president is going to, what decisions that's going to take, how that would impact the dollar, what impact would have on the FII flows. And also, if the markets continue to witness some sort of further correction, then the mutual fund flows also, how they really pan out. These are few things or few factors which are impacting the markets. And apart from that, yes, corporate earnings slow down and an expected pullback. So these are few triggers which the markets are looking at. Having said that, I would say if I look at the benchmark indices, Nifty, for example, or Sensex for the matter, the recent lows which they had made. So for Nifty, that would be around, the recent low was somewhere around 23,200 and 300 zone. That's a very, very strong support zone. So it means that breaking that wouldn't be that easy. It would require some fresh negative triggers for the market to really witness a steeper correction. However, on the upside, 24,800, 25,000 level, that's going to act as a zone of resistance. Because what's happening, if I look at it from a technical perspective, more from a medium-term perspective, is clearly that the intermediate-term trend has definitely weakened and weakened a lot. So whenever that happens, and we see that the long-term trend still remains upward and intact for the benchmark indices, but when the intermediate term trend becomes quite negative, that clearly displays that markets, even if they pull back, I've said earlier also a few weeks back that if there is a pullback, that's more of a shorting opportunity, because higher levels will be sold into and profit booking will happen. And that's what we are witnessing right now. Because till the time we don't see a consolidation, I would say that we could witness a range play. The recent low is very important, very crucial. So 23,000, 23,200, 300 zone, the recent lows, that's going to act as a very strong support. Whereas on the upside, 24,800, 25,000, that's going to be the zone of resistance. And markets will be driven by some of the factors. Also, the US Fed meeting and their statements are also going to play a part.